Hey, what's up guys? It's Moto's Heidi, and before we get into today's video, I just wanted to take a second and apologize to you guys for missing last week's video. I was a little sick, a little under the weather, and I just needed a week to recover, feel a little bit better, but I'm back and I'm excited for today's video. Let's get into it. So in previous videos, I've talked about the Chinese motorcycle manufacturer CFMoto. And there's a lot of people out there that comment on these videos that aren't too familiar with CFMoto, for one, and two, aren't really too comfortable with stepping a leg over a Chinese-made bike and, potentially trusting their lives on this vehicle. And although I'm not sponsored by that, in previous videos I've talked pretty highly about CFMoto and their motorcycles. Not that I've ever ridden one, but just the fact that I like a lot of the things they're doing in terms of innovation and standing out in a market that's pretty dominated by the big four. Recently, CFMoto unveiled their 675cc inline 3-cylinder motorcycle. And although there's really not much out yet about this motorcycle, there's a lot of buzz in the intermediate and middleweight class of people who are interested in that style bike, like the R7s, the RS660, the Triumph DAyToNa 660, that kind of, 650, 700 middleweight range. The Triumph DAyToNa 675R, when it was released all the way up until it was discontinued, was a fan favorite amongst enthusiasts. So I think that CFMoto has really hit the nail on the head with this one by just choosing the 675 inline 3 platform in general. In all honesty, for the middleweight class, they could have chosen to do a 700, which they already have. They could have chosen to do a 650 parallel twin. They could have chosen to do a 4-cylinder 650 or something like that. But instead, they chose to make headlines and, do some stuff that was a little bit different and, something that, not everyone is looking for, but kind of draws attention to their brand. I think that was a really smart idea. It also stirs up the market a little bit. I've talked before in previous videos about how I think, adding CFMoto to this new U.S. market is great for us, because the big four have only been competing with each other for so long that now that CFMoto is kind of leaking into the U.S. market, if you will, we're getting a lot more competition. We're getting a lot more innovation in terms of okay, they're doing this, they're offering it at a cheaper price, maybe we should step up our game. And I think that's great. I think Suzuki will step up their game. I think Yamaha will step up their game. I think Kawasaki will step up their game. And I think we'll get some really cool, different motorcycle products and motorcycles that just, are more catered towards us, the enthusiasts. I think, too, that breaking into that middleweight class is so important for any motorcycle manufacturer, especially right now. We have a lot of people that are just starting to ride. Maybe they're going out, they're picking up R3s, they're picking up, CBR 300s, they're picking up Ninja 400s, or, now the Ninja 500. And, at some point they're going to want to step up, and maybe they don't want just a 600 race bike. Maybe they don't want a 1000. They want something that they can reliably take to work, reliably take home, but still enjoy. And I think that a lot of times with these middleweight class bikes, the manufacturers miss the mark. They create something that is just solely service-based, where it's just take home, take to work, take home, take to work. And it misses a lot of that passion and a lot of that, that fun maneuverability and stuff like that, and also the looks, too. I think that Yamaha does a great job with that, with the R7, but it's missing the power. So seeing CFMoto break into this market and push something that right now they just released photos of it, it looks absolutely amazing. We've seen from the CFMoto 450 SS that they have the TST dashes, they have the Brembo brakes and everything like that. I expect nothing less with this bike. I think that, in all honesty, this bike is going to have some more features that will surprise all of us, and I'm super excited for it. I know that there's going to be a lot of people that turn away from this video purely because CFMoto is a Chinese-based company, and in all honesty, CFMoto has been around for a long time. Yes, they are a Chinese motorcycle manufacturer at the end of the day, but they've been around for a long time in multiple different markets before reaching the U.S. market. They've been around in Europe, they've been around in all of these different markets around the world, and they're just reaching us now. So they've been sort of tested, and they're coming out on top, in all honesty, in terms of what we're going to see start to shape the motorcycle world. Most of you who watch my videos know that I am currently an owner of a Triumph Street Triple 765R. I absolutely love that bike. So seeing CFMoto, push the inline 3 platform makes me so happy. I love my bike so much. I love the sound, everything about it, and seeing that I could possibly pick up a super cool sport bike by them that might be a little bit less expensive than my Street Triple was, that's a no-brainer to me. I love how the inline 3 sounds. I love, when I get questions about my bike and people are wondering about it, I love being able to say that it's, an inline 3, it's unique, everything like that, and it delivers power in a way that you don't get from other bikes. I've ridden parallel twins, I've ridden single cylinders, I've ridden 4 cylinders, and they're all different and unique, and I love the power delivery on the inline 3s. So knowing that CFMoto is innovating in that field and bringing something that enthusiasts like me, like you, can take out and enjoy and bring a whole different, experience to the middleweight class is something that I absolutely look forward to, and I hope you guys are looking forward to too. Anyways, guys, I want to keep this video short, but I just wanted to come on here, talk to you guys about, CFMoto and the 675, and let you know that I'm super excited for it, and, I'm hoping to hear from some of you guys about what your opinions are on CFMoto as a brand and also this new 675 SR. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. That helps me out so much. I also have a Patreon if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. There is a link in the description, and it is right here. I have a TikTok as well. Please go check that out. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.